Hello, it's the information centre here. Would you have room for a 3-metre-high motorhome on the 1440 today? No. Okay.
Certainly.
£4.85. And that's just for your car. So for people, motorist fares, vehicle driver, £1 only.
You'll find everything in these books. Hotels, routes, places of interest.
Well, do they give details of the prices as well?
Yes, it's all here.
Good, that's what we want. Now we can make our plans.
Well, I hope you enjoy your holiday.
Thank you.
Hello again. Today, you'll hear someone talking about his holiday. Talking and talking about his holiday. He really enjoyed it. And today, you'll hear some of the English you need when you travel by air or sea, or when you talk about your holiday.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. and Mrs. Sellers are going to give us a talk with pictures about
534 pictures.
Sorry?
With 534 pictures of our holiday.
Good heavens. With 534 pictures about their holiday in Spain last year. Mr. and Mrs. Sellers.
Thank you, and good evening. This is the story of a holiday in Spain, which my dear wife and I had last year. I hope you'll enjoy it as much as we did. Lights, please. Thank you. This is the beginning of our holiday at our local airport, Gatwick. That's the bookings desk. The departures board. And the arrivals board. And this is my dear wife at the check-in counter. She is checking in. This is the security control at the airport. They're checking hand luggage. Here the man is checking my wife's passport. And here is my dear wife in the departure lounge. This is my dear wife going into the duty-free shop at Gatwick Airport. And this is you-know-who going through the departure gate. We went through the departure gate at 17:24. That is 24 minutes past 5 p.m., of course. And this is our plane. I'm sure you'll be interested to know that there are 4 flights a day from Gatwick to Madrid. The flight takes 1.5 hours, and the return fare is £120. And here is my dear wife at passport control. This is where we found our suitcase again. This is the red channel, goods to declare. But here is my dear wife going into the green channel. Nothing to declare. Home we go. Lights, please. And that, ladies and gentlemen, was our holiday in Spain.
Thank heavens. I mean, thank you, Mr. Sellers. I'm sure we all enjoyed that very much. Didn't we, Mrs. Smith? Mrs. Smith!
There are 4 flights a day. The flight takes 1.5 hours.
Is there more than one flight?
Oh yes, there are 4 flights a day.
Is it a long trip?
Flight takes 1.5 hours.
Oh, that's not too bad.
Good.
Yeah.
So I leave from Gatwick Airport and go to Madrid, then take a connecting flight.
That's right, madam. There are 4 connecting flights every day.
Good. Thank you very much.
I hope you enjoy your holiday, madam.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Why, it's Mrs. Clark.
Oh, hello.
You remember us? We came to your club to give a talk.
Yes, I remember.
Have you come here to book your holiday?
Yes.
My dear wife and I are going to book ours too. We're going to Mallorca, to Palma.
When?
The last week in July, first week in August.
But I'm going to Palma then.
Oh, really? How nice. My dear wife and I will be very glad to have someone to talk to, won't we, dear?
Excuse me. I say,
Yes, madam.
I'm sorry, I can't go to Palma after all.
We can meet at the airport, Mrs. Clark. My dear wife will be glad to have a friend on the plane.
I don't want to fly. I'll go by boat instead.
To Spain, madam.
No, to France.
I'll have my camera with me, of course.
Well, there are boats to France every hour, madam. From Dover and Folkestone. It only takes an hour and a half to get to Boulogne or Calais. I'll give you a list of the departure and arrival times and tell you about fares. Then we can make your reservation.
And afterwards, we can go along to your club again and show the pictures.
I hope you enjoy your holiday. There are boats to France every hour.
Yes, but what happens if all the seats are booked?
Don't worry, there are flights to France every hour.
What does that mean?
It means that we can probably get the next flight.
What time?
4 o'clock, 1600.
Thank you. Very nice. Thank you, Mr.
Brent.
Brent! Well, well. I was reading a book last night, The Red Arrow. There's a man called Brent in that. He's an inventor who can make petrol from beer. Very clever. Some men want to steal his formula, you see. They've got this girl, Anne, and they say to Brent, "Give us the formula or the girl dies." I forget what happens next.
What happens next, sir, is this.
And 250 grams of sodium chloride. And that's it.
Is that all? That's the formula?
Yes. Now, let her go.
First, we must be sure it's the right formula. We'll try it.
Don't move.
Oh, please, take that thing out of her mouth. Yeah! My feet. I forgot my feet. Ah, careful. I've got a bad back and a bad chest and a bad... Oh, God! Got him! I got him! It's the taxi driver! It's all right. I'm coming. You'll be all right now. It's Friday, 4 p.m.
But what will we do? They've got your formula.
No, they haven't.
What? But you gave
Not
them
my secret formula. I gave them another one.
another one?
That's your butler. And that's the doctor.
Jim!
Hands up!
Jim, be careful!
Don't worry, I'll show them. Oh!
What's happening here?
Nothing.
Nothing? You call that nothing?
It was an experiment. I got it wrong.
You did get it wrong, didn't you?
Jim, your laboratory, it's gone.
I know. What can I do?
You can come to London with me. I've got a house there.
I can? Oh, thank you.
I'll come for you tomorrow morning. And be careful of the Red Arrow.
Red Arrow?
Yes.
I think we better start from the beginning, don't you?
In our next program, you can see the last part of the Red Arrow. For today, remember, there are 4 flights a day. The flight takes 1.5 hours. I hope you enjoy your holiday. There are boats to France every hour.
You fools! You stupid fools! Get away! Get out of my sight!